Hey guys, Mrs. Steck here again. I have another video for you regarding the recorder. So I am going to go through some of the notes. Now I have next to me, this is a recorder fingering chart, okay? So if I kind of move this up, so it's called a fingering chart. This is basically a roadmap for what fingers I need to put down to get certain sounds on the recorder, okay? I'm not going to go through every single one of these notes today, but I'm going to show you how to play a few of them and how to read one of these fingering charts. Because if you have access to one of these, you can basically teach yourself all of these notes, and it's really cool. All right, I'm going to go down a little bit of, I'm going to go through B, C, A, G, and I'm going to kind of start with those. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to go first to G. And I have over here on this side, this is my map that tells me what I need to do to play the note G. You'll notice that there are white circles and black circled or filled in circles. Okay, the filled in circles are the fingers that I'm going to put down on my recorder. So if I have my recorder, and I put it here, so on the top, and you can see there's a little line right here. So on this, I'm going to put down, you can see the top circle is filled in, then the next one, then the next one, and then this one is filled in as well. This is the back key. Okay, so to play G, I'm going to put my thumb on the back, my first finger on my left hand, my second, and my third. This is the note G. Okay, so that's pretty easy. It's only my left hand. I can play completely with my left hand and don't even have to worry about my right if I wanted to. But even if I'm not playing with that, I want to keep my hand up here so that it's ready if I have to move quickly to the next note. Okay, so that's G. Remember that I'm separating the notes if I want to with my tongue against the back of the ridge of my gum line, not against the teeth, not into the recorder. And notice that this is, by the way, these 5 lines, this is called a music staff. I don't know if Mr. TG has gone over that. I suspect he probably has because he's a pretty fantastic music teacher. But we've got these 5 lines and then 4 spaces, okay? G, you notice, is always going to be on, when you have treble clef, this symbol here, it's always going to be on that second line, okay? So there's G. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next note now, A, and A is not on that same line. It's on the second space, okay? Now, if I go over and look at the map and how to play A, it's really similar to G, but what is the one difference? The one difference is that my third finger on my left hand is no longer going to be covering that hole. So I'm going to be thinking thumb on the back, that's still circled or still filled in, then the top, and then the middle, but that bottom one is going to stay open. So here's the note A. Okay, and if I go back and forth, G, A, G, A, so then I've got 2 notes, G, A, G, A, G, A. Okay, I'm going to go to the next note, over to B. Now, again, very similar to the note that came before, but it is no longer, and honestly, I have students that get G and B, and even D, because D is up here. They get these notes confused because they're kind of close together on different lines. Okay, so this is on a line, but it's right in the middle. It's on the middle line. So if you've ever heard the term make a beeline, beeline is go straight for something and go dead center. So this is dead center in the middle of our staff. So that is the note B, okay? If I look at my map, I have just the thumb and my pointer finger, okay? So just hinging like that. As you're picking more and more fingers up, try not to let them fly away from the recorder, because if you do, it's really hard to bring them back very quickly. So we always want to keep our nice C curve, our nice Lego hands, our telescope, however you want to think about that. But we're going to keep them close enough that they can move quickly back down, but they're not going to touch. If they hover over those notes too much, they'll kind of get in the way and they'll change the note. So let's play the note B. Okay. Okay. If I go G, it's our first note, A, and then B, or if I do it this way, G, A, B, G, A, B. I did that too fast. G, A, B. Okay, I'm going to play all three of those notes, starting with G, A, and B. Last one I'm going to do is C. C still has the thumb on the back. That stays the same, but instead of my top finger now being filled in, you see that the center finger, I'm going to switch those. Bloop. So that is how I play C. Okay. So the top finger is open, the bottom finger is open, and C is down. Okay, nothing on my right hand yet. So C sounds like this. Okay, now if I go all the way from G, A, B, C, here's what that sounds like. G first. So I went G, A, B, C, and then I came back down, B, A, G. Okay, and if I were to look at those on a music staff, I'd see G, A, B, C. Okay, C you'll notice is also on a space like A was, except that this is on the space higher. Hey guys, guess what? In music, we use the first 7 letters, there we go, the first 7 letters of the alphabet, and we just kind of keep going through them again and again on repeat, in which you guys can notice if you take a peek at this. So I've got D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, and then they just keep going kind of around and around in a circle. Now, we've talked about the road map here being like, how do I get around on the instrument? This is also a road map for tells you how high or low the pitch is going to be that you're going to play, okay? So that's going to tell you what pitch to play. It doesn't tell you how long to play it for necessarily, because we're just talking about the notes. We'll talk about some counting exercises, and Mr. TG is going to lead you through those at some point. But there's a way that music tells us both what pitch to play, how high or how low, and also how long to play it for. So we're going to talk about all those things, but those are the first 4 notes that we're going to go through. So we've got 1, 2, 3 in the back, G, A, B, and C for your recorders for now. So that is what I have for you today, and I will see you later.